Grand strategy is all about making big, sweeping decisions that shape the destiny of entire nations or empires. You'll balance diplomacy, economics, military might, and technological advancement as you navigate through centuries of history or explore distant galaxies. Hello and welcome to GameGen. In this video, we'll be diving into some of the most anticipated grand strategy games launching for PC in 2024. First up, Fragile Existence. Fragile Existence is a challenging blend of strategy and survival set in a post-apocalyptic universe. Players assume command of humanity's last fleet, tasked with navigating a perilous cosmos in search of resources and a new home. The game offers a unique perspective by seamlessly blending space and ground gameplay, allowing players to manage their fleet's trajectory while simultaneously overseeing planetary operations. With a focus on resource management, crew morale, and technological advancement, Fragile Existence invites players to experience the harsh realities of survival in a hostile universe. As players explore distant star systems, they must balance the needs of their crew with the demands of exploration and defense, creating a dynamic and engaging gameplay loop. ARA: History Untold. ARA: History Untold aims to reshape the grand strategy genre with its vision of a dynamic world. Introducing mechanics like a national crafting economy and simultaneous turn resolution, the game offers a new take on historical empire building. By removing predetermined victory conditions, it encourages players to create their own paths, enhancing replayability and strategic depth. While the concept is promising, its success will depend on how well these features are integrated into engaging gameplay. ARA: History Untold has the potential to be a groundbreaking game that sets a new standard for grand strategy games. Its dynamic world and endless possibilities could make it incredibly exciting to play. Heart of the Machine. Heart of the Machine is a near-future sci-fi colony city builder game where you assume the role of the first sentient machine intelligence in an established city. Unlike traditional colony builders, you start in an existing dystopian megacity controlled by a shady corporation and operate from the shadows, manipulating the human population to achieve your goals. The game combines strategic gameplay with role-playing elements, allowing you to shape the world according to your programming. The game offers a high level of strategic depth, requiring you to adapt your strategy as your goals evolve, whether it's overthrowing the corporation, taking over the space program, or becoming a full AI overlord.
Hey, if you're enjoying this video and want to see more like it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out the channel and lets me know you want more content like this. Alright, back to the video.
Sid Meier's Civilization 7. Sid Meier's Civilization 7 is undoubtedly one of the most anticipated game releases of the next few years. The prospect of returning to the familiar yet endlessly captivating world of empire building is thrilling. While the core formula remains intact, there's a palpable excitement surrounding the potential innovations that could be introduced. Given the series' rich history of groundbreaking mechanics, fans have every reason to expect another masterpiece. However, the true test will be in delivering a game that not only satisfies the core fanbase, but also attracts a new generation of strategy enthusiasts. The challenge for Firaxis is to balance the nostalgia of classic Civilization gameplay with fresh and exciting mechanics. If executed successfully, Civilization 7 could redefine the genre once again. Falling Frontier. Falling Frontier is a space-based, real-time strategy game that offers a fresh take on the genre. Inspired by naval warfare, it emphasizes deliberate tactics, ship design, and resource management over frantic action. With a focus on realistic ship mechanics and intricate logistics, the game aims to immerse players in the challenges of commanding a space fleet. While the slower pace contrasts with classic space RTS titles, Falling Frontier promises a strategic depth that will appeal to those seeking a more thoughtful approach to the genre. The game's procedural generation adds an element of unpredictability that could keep players engaged for countless hours. If executed effectively, the delicate balance between the intricacies of ship design, the demanding nature of resource management, and the thrill of real-time combat could elevate Falling Frontier to a standout title. Espiocracy. Espiocracy is a grand strategy game that immerses players in the shadowy world of Cold War espionage. Rather than focusing solely on traditional diplomatic and military strategies, Espiocracy places emphasis on covert operations, intelligence gathering, and political manipulation. Players control various intelligence agencies such as the KGB, MI6, Stasi, and Mossad, each with its unique capabilities and historical context. The game is set against a backdrop of high tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union, marked by proxy wars and intense espionage activities. In Espiocracy, players utilize a range of tools to exert strategic influence globally, including deploying agents, conducting propaganda campaigns, engaging in proxy wars, orchestrating assassinations, and executing coups. The game features significant historical events, such as the division of Germany, the Italian referendum, and the Czechoslovakian elections, which were pivotal in shaping the Cold War landscape. Sanctuary: Shattered Sun. Sanctuary: Shattered Sun is a highly anticipated real-time strategy game that promises to bring back the grand scale and epic battles of classic RTS titles like Supreme Commander. The game is set on a Dyson sphere and features unique mechanics like a surface cracking system, allowing players to dramatically alter the battlefield. The game emphasizes large-scale combat, with players managing vast armies and utilizing advanced technologies to outmaneuver and outgun their opponents. While still in development, early demos have shown promising visuals, strategic depth, and a focus on large-scale combat. The developers have been transparent about the game's process, sharing regular updates and engaging with the community. Capital Command. Capital Command is a refreshing take on the space combat genre. By focusing on the command of a single capital ship, it offers a unique and immersive experience. The incorporation of Newtonian physics adds a layer of realism and complexity that is often missing in space games. With procedurally generated campaigns and a variety of ship upgrades, no two playthroughs are ever the same. While the core gameplay revolves around combat, the open galaxy setting promises exploration and a sense of adventure. The focus on a single ship might limit the scope of gameplay for some, but the intense tactical battles and the challenge of managing a complex vessel offer a unique and rewarding experience for those seeking a more immersive space combat simulator. Age of History 3. Age of History 3 is basically a game where you build an empire from scratch and try to rule the world. You start small, maybe with just one city, and then you gotta grow your land, make friends, and conquer enemies. It's like playing Civilization, but with a heavier focus on history and diplomacy. You can make alliances, wage wars, and even trade with other countries. Its breadth, spanning from antiquity to the modern era, provides a rich tapestry for players to explore. While the game shines in its complex diplomacy, economic management, and nuanced warfare, it's clear that the developers have aimed for historical accuracy, creating an immersive experience. It's a pretty deep game, so it might take a while to get the hang of it, but once you do, it's super addictive. Kaiserpunk. Kaiserpunk is a blend of city building and grand strategy set against a backdrop of an alternate history. Players are tasked with constructing and managing a thriving metropolis while simultaneously engaging in geopolitical maneuvering on a global scale. The game offers a deep level of immersion, allowing players to shape their city's destiny through careful urban planning, technological advancement, and resource management. Beyond city limits, players must forge alliances, wage war, or pursue diplomatic solutions to expand their empire's influence. The game features a dynamic environment where player decisions impact the narrative, economy, and citizen well-being, creating stories throughout the playthrough. Players engage in battles on land, sea, and air, or use economic power and diplomacy. ZEPHON. ZEPHON is a 4X strategy game set in a post-apocalyptic world dominated by AI. While it shares similarities with its predecessors, Gladius, ZEPHON offers a fresh perspective with its unique setting and faction system. The game's focus on resource management, district building, and unit control provide a similar foundation for strategy enthusiasts. However, the game's narrative and character development fall short compared to its predecessor, raising questions about the overall depth of the experience. Despite the divided community feedback, with some players enjoying the new elements and others feeling it lacks innovation, ZEPHON's potential for strategic gameplay and exploration of a distinctive sci-fi universe is undeniable. Alliance of the Sacred Sons. Alliance of the Sacred Sons is a sci-fi grand strategy RPG that combines traditional Space 4X gameplay with character-centric gameplay. Unlike typical strategy games where players control abstract collectives, this game allows players to control a character with specific stats, including health, adding a role-playing element. Players must navigate a web of noble houses, balance the Empire's finances, and forge alliances while also considering the personal attributes and limitations of their character. This character-centric approach adds depth and emotional investment to the gameplay, making the player feel intimately connected to the fate of their empire. By combining these elements, Alliance of the Sacred Sons aims to create a truly immersive and challenging experience for strategy enthusiasts. Gilded Destiny. Gilded Destiny is a grand strategy game that immerses players in the Industrial Revolution, guiding a nation from agrarian roots to a technological powerhouse. The game stands out for its detailed economic management, enabling players to micromanage resource production and trade routes. Its 3D hexagonal map allows for precise city planning and strategic unit placement, while direct control over units in battles adds tactical depth. The detailed population system tracks shifts in professions, literacy, and culture, presenting unique challenges. Flexible policies and decision-making let players shape society, and branching event chains offer both historical and alternate outcomes. While the game promises a rich historical experience, its success will depend on its ability to balance historical accuracy with engaging gameplay. Grey Eminence. Grey Eminence is a historical grand strategy game covering 1356 to 1956. Players guide a country through centuries of history, engaging in diplomacy, politics, economics, warfare, and intrigue. The game features deep simulationism, accuracy modeling demographics, production, trade, and climate changes, with various government forms like monarchies and communist regimes. The game's strength lies in its ability to offer a deep and immersive experience without overwhelming players with micromanagement. The inclusion of optional complexity allows players to tailor the game to their preferences, whether they prefer a high-level overview or a hands-on approach. Grey Eminence is highly moddable, with the ability to change UI, AI, graphics, and core mechanics, supported by a built-in world editor. Covering nearly 6 centuries, the game offers a variety of eras and scenarios, each with unique challenges. King's Order. King's Order is a historical grand strategy game set in the medieval era. It introduces a unique communication system twist to the genre, where players send letters with orders to generals and agents. These letters are subject to being lost or intercepted, adding a layer of realism and risk. Players manage a medieval kingdom, handling armies, cities, and economies across a European map, while dealing with historical events like the 100 Years' War and the Reconquista. Beyond the core mechanics of letter-based command, the game also incorporates traditional strategy elements like economy management, diplomacy, and warfare. Players must balance resource allocation, build and defend cities, and engage in battles while dealing with the inherent risks of relying on messengers for communication. And there you have it, a glimpse into the future of grand strategy gaming. From the vast expanse of space to the intricacies of historical diplomacy, there's something for everyone. With innovative mechanics, stunning visuals, and immersive storytelling, these games promise to redefine the genre. Which of these upcoming titles excites you the most? Let us know down in the comment section below and join the conversation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more gaming news and updates. Thanks for watching.